switch up.
At the Red and Blue thrift store out in Route 65. I'm finally getting these down. Took me like 10,000 millennia, but I have. So yeah, we haven't been here in a while, so let's see what they got. Why do I even try anymore? Are you kidding me?
That's a troll. That's
Are you kidding me? Hold on, they got a bunch of PS1 games here. Wait, Rampage. $4? Who marked these?
It's fun.
Who that?
What's one of it all?
Who marked these for this price? I'm not paying $4 for a PS1 game. Unless I have a good reason to. I would like to try one of these old Rampages, but not in this condition. And especially, oh great. You know, I love when cases completely miss everything. Wait, you go here. Yes. Yeah, I'm at a new Goodwill, guys. It's the one out in Cranberry, so let's see what we got here.
Yes, hi, Teeohh from March. Yeah, you missed a $40 movie there, you idiot. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Teeohh here, and I am back with the pickups, and you're probably wondering why I'm wearing a Microsoft t-shirt. No, I do not work for Microsoft at those little stands you see at the mall where they advertise their Xbox One, their tablets, and all this other crap. No, I actually got this at the Repurposed thrift store literally yesterday, and I figured it would suit the video quite well. And if you watch the video, don't spoil the connection down below. But literally, I have a stack of games that are like literally this big, and it has something to do with Microsoft. So piece it together in your head. Don't skip ahead because that's not cool, bro. That's not cool. So wait for the surprise. So let's get right into these pickups. I don't want to waste more time. And so the first place that I went in this episode, I believe, was the Red, White, and Blue thrift store. I want to say it was one on Route 65. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it in the video. But, yeah. I spent $8 there and I got two things. And there were two PlayStation 1 games. And the first game that I got here was Tekken 2. I think this was the first thing that caught my eye when I was at that store. And everything else just was from there. And lastly, I got Small Soldiers. I've heard of Tekken, the whole series. I've never heard of Small Soldiers, so that's made by DreamWorks. I don't even know that. Wow. And then next, we go over to, the Orphan Media. I think I went there later that evening, if I'm trying to remember this correctly. And I spent $6 on two things. And the first thing is the biggest find of here. Is for $5. And for the Sega CD, I got Tomcat Alley. Now, right now, as I'm recording this video, I have about maybe like 5 or 6 Sega CD games. But at the time, when I got this was, my first Sega CD game, so this is awesome. And it's because you're probably curious to know, it is complete with a little like spongy insert thingy majigger. I don't know what this is even called, but yeah, I remember this. Whenever I got this game, I looked it up because I'm like $5. I feel like that's something it's worth more, and I believe at the time it was $20, like it was going for online. I'm not too sure what that is right now, obviously, but you'll see that in the video. I'll edit that in, obviously. Yay. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool to get that for $5 when at the time it was worth $20. And lastly from there, we got a $1 NES title, and that is Al Unser. That's a last name. Al Unser Jr.'s Turbo Racing. You know, $1 NES title. Why wouldn't you pick it up, honestly? Even if you have it, it's $1. People are snatching up NES like they're, oh god, I don't even know, like they're Wii's around 2006 holiday season. That holiday season, that was horrible for buying stuff. You couldn't find anything, even if you, like, tried. Like, whenever my mom got me my Wii back then, because I was, like, however old I was back then, like, really little. Not that little, but littler than I am, obviously, right now. But my mother actually had to ask her friend to find me a Wii. And she was trying to find her friend, my mother was trying to find her friend, a 360 for her son. So it was pretty much buy for each other's sons, because if you like heard any of the horror stories from that, like the whole Wii U's like first holiday season, it was a nightmare finding them. It was an absolute nightmare. But yeah, that's pretty much the only way I can really compare it, because NES is in style. So did I just say in style? Oh my god. But yeah, pretty much that's what I gotta say for that. But now we're gonna jump cut, and I believe, well, not jump cut, but jump cut in like the actual like week. I think I got these pickups a week later. Yeah. So I was over at the AmVets, and these were $1 a piece. These games were $1 a piece. So I got 4 of them, and I got a case, and I'll say the case now. NCAA Football 07 on the Xbox, complete with manual, but just doesn't have the disc. But yeah, everything else here is $4. $1 a game. So this is freaking awesome here. We're going to start off with the less interesting title. Here, let me organize them based upon interest. But the less interesting title is for the GameCube. But I know I love GameCube, so why is it less interesting? Because it's just Barnyard. I mean, yeah. The show itself is actually creepy. The movie is pretty good. The show is creepy. And it's the less, you know, interesting because it's incomplete, and the disc has seen a lot better days. But I think at the time it was like, you know, screw it, it's $1. And yeah. So there is that. And then we got 3 Xbox games. Actually 4 Xbox games. You'll see. The first was Gun Griffin Allied Strike. And all of these are complete, mind you, so no need to show you the insides. Except for this one. We got NFL head coach. Yeah, you know, Bill Power. But then if you open it, you're probably like, Teeoh, why is Fight Night 2004 falling? Well, that's because it came with Fight Night 2004. Let me regrip this. Yeah, it was just literally in the case when I found it. And I'm like, okay, I'll take a freebie. Like, I even tried looking for the actual case that this could have been in, but there wasn't a case, so I got 2 games for the price of 1. So that's an awesome BOGO. I guess it's a BOGO, or it's a freebie, whatever you want to associate it as. And lastly, the best pickup out of that little AmVets little spree for the Xbox, again, obviously, we got Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, I've wanted to play this game for a while, at least give it a go, because I've heard, you know, either, you know, I've heard, like, oh, it's bad, or if you, like, know what you're walking into, and it's like, oh, it's pretty fun. So, I've heard both ends of the spectrum, but I want to give it a try, and obviously, it is complete, and there's my receipt in there. Hi, receipt. But, yeah, I want to try this game out, because I actually still haven't yet after, like, 4 months. 5 months even now. Wow. Yeah, I'm behind, so. But, yeah, I'm going to give this thing a go whenever, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to just put this right there. And I'll have to make a jump cut real quick once I'm done explaining this. An actual jump cut, I know. It's scary here. But, I went to another Goodwill with Leia. I want to say it was the same day that I was at AmVets, I think. Yeah, I think it was the same day. We went over somewhere, I think it was Dormont? I think it was Dormont. I might be getting this confused, or I might be completely wrong, but it was some Goodwill like an hour away from my house. I don't know how we ended up over there, but we just did. And there was a Goodwill, so we stopped. And let me be the first to tell you now, and I think I'm going to put it in the video, because I'm recording this before I edit. It's a dumb decision probably, but I missed a Drop Dead Fred on DVD. Now, back at the time, that whenever I was, you know, recording and doing the game hunting, like the end of March, a lot of people in the community I was in, like some of the Facebook groups I were in, were like obsessed over Drop Dead Fred. Because like apparently it's like an out-of-print movie and it's like 40, 50 bucks, whatever. And every other time I was looking at a Goodwill, I was looking for Drop Dead Fred. No matter what, I was looking for Drop Dead Fred. But whenever I was at that Goodwill, I was looking, but I didn't look hard enough. And I missed Drop Dead Fred. I walked back and like, because I was just like bored or whatever, and I'm like trying to find something else if there's anything I missed. And I saw this woman, like with like her family, like, oh, I love Drop Dead Fred. I'm gonna get this. This is my favorite movie. I'm just like, yeah, if I could have actually done that in store, I would have. But I was not happy. I was actually very, very pissed off. I was like giving off a lot of obscenities in the, is that the right word? A lot of explicitives, that's the one. Explicitives on the car ride back. I was not happy. But I was happy about this, but I'm still struggling to figure out what I'm doing with it. And you'll see a jump cut right about now. Jump cut. Now, tell me how many times I said jump cut this video. Keep a count going for me, please. Yeah, you see in my hand. We got Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2012 on the PlayStation 3. And I'm going to tell you right now, I do not own a PlayStation 3. So, why did I get this? Well, at the time, I had my Goodwill gift cards, which are now... no, that one was, I totally spent that one out at the time, but... Yeah, this is on my Goodwill gift card. It was $5, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'm like, you know what? I could probably sell this to someone or do something with it. I'm probably not going to do a giveaway with it, because this is way too big to fit in a package, so I'll have to do something with it locally. If you're local and you want this, please let me know. I will, like, willingly just give it to you or trade it, whatever. I'll be just willing to get this out of my hands, pretty much. But yeah, it is complete, and it's in great condition. I would take it out, but it's annoying. But yeah, everything's in there. It's great shape. Disc's never been played, or maybe even, if anything, once or twice. Couple rips in the sides, but the kid was probably like, oh my god, Cabela's! Rip. If that's even how you want to describe that. But yeah, that's that Goodwill. And then now, we're going to transition our way into, let me put this down gently. That was gently enough. The big score of the week. The connection between Microsoft and these pickups will now be revealed once I figure out how to put my stuff. You're gonna see some stuff in the transition, but it'll just be part of the surprise. Oop, lift, 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 lift. Switch positions. Bam. You can probably see these. What the heck? That was loud. I'm sorry. I got a notification, because right now I'm on Windows 10, and I got, like, my Xbox hooked up, and I got a message from someone, so thank you. But yeah, you can see these boxes. I was at a thrift store I was never at before. This is the first time I was ever there, and I have the receipt right here, and it was St. Vincent de Paul thrift store. It was down somewhere in Sharpsburg, PA, if you're familiar with that area. This exists down there, and I happened to go at the best time I could have ever gone. It was just by chance. The store was having their quarterly sale, and I think everything was 50% off. Everything. And so I'm just like, okay, we're gonna find something here. It's 50% off. Now I did get a couple other things that are just not mentioned, because I think I got, like, what, Guitar Hero 3 or something. I think that's actually about it. That's the non-mentions are here. Yeah, I got Guitar Hero 3, but I got that for Leia. I think it was like $1 or something I spent. But I did spend, like, some really dirt cheap amount, like $0.25 a piece or something for these wires. I got a backup AV cable for the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, or the GameCube. They're all compatible. And then I decided to pick up for, I believe, actually this is any console. No, it says specifically Nintendo 64. We got an RF adapter, you know. If someone wants to play RF and want to cry because the quality's that bad, they can do so now. I'm not trying that, no, because, like, my eyes will just burn. I don't want my pupils to burn off, man. I need to see things. I need to look at my background while I'm filming this, man. I got to. But, yeah. Overall, this was a great deal. And I think I mentioned this. I don't even remember, but these are big box PC games. And I got, let me count here. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8, a 9, a 10, a 11, 12. 12. I swear I had more, but I have 12. And I spent, in total, with everything else, 13, oh, no, it's $14 even. Because tax. It was $13 even here. For all this stuff. Or $14, excuse me. And they even decided to throw in, because I think there was a couple things that were missing CDs. So they just decided to throw in 3 Xbox demo discs. So that's pretty cool of them. Thank you for that. Don't know what I'm doing with them, but they were free, so why not? And I actually believe that one of these was free because they were, like, they took them so long to find the discs for it, because they had some weird catalog system. But anyways, we're going to get right down to this, because this is, like, probably the best thing out of them all. Now, let me tell you real quick before I get into this. I'm sorry I keep getting distracted, but I'm not a PC gamer. I'm not really a PC gamer, but I don't really collect the older PC games. But this was just too good of a deal to pass up. And so if you have interest in any of these, please let me know. We'll try to work something out, because I'd be willing to, sell these or trade these off because, well, I don't have a purpose for them. It was just too good of a deal to pass up. We're going to start right now with the triangle version, box version of Tomb Raider. And I spent $1 on this. You see here it says $1.99. Nope, cut that in half. 98 cents technically. But no, no, it's $1. Yeah, it's 99.5 cents technically cut in half. So $1 for this. Freaking awesome. It's complete. I want to say it's complete. There might be like some like random little instruction thing missing, but it's complete from what I can tell. And I remember looking this up whenever I got it, and it was giving a nice $40 price tag. So how about that? You see, it's even right. New low price, $1.99, $1. Smart advertising, man. Unintentionally smart. But yeah, this is the coolest thing of them all, at least in my opinion. Then we'll go down the line here. This was 50 cents. We got a box copy of Harvester. Most of these titles I've never even heard of, so if you know anything about these, please let me know. I'll figure out how to stack these. I'll just make a new stack right in front of my face. That's good. I'll put Tomb Raider aside. And this was $1, and that is Cyber Judas, the sequel to Shadow President. Know nothing about either of those. And then we got, ooh, Bethesda. Wow, look at that. The Art of Magic, Magic and Mayhem. That's pretty cool. Bethesda on the PC. That's cool. And then here we have Outlaws. Oh, it's a LucasArts game. This was $1. Oh, this was 50 cents. This is $1. This I'm keeping. Like, no one's getting this. I love this series too much, and that would be Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Big box version. Oh, this is so awesome when I saw this. I was so giddy. It's complete too. Great shape. I want to say it was actually this Majesty game. This is $1. Yeah, we got 2 Majesty games. Oh, this is the expansion pack. This is the actual game. I want to say this one I got for free. Yeah, they screwed up on this one. So yeah. $1 for each of those. That's awesome. Then here we got $1 for Amber Journeys Beyond. Don't even know what it's about. It says Death is Not the End. I guess that's good. Hopefully, I don't know. And then we got Blood 2 The Chosen. These are for Windows 95. God. Wow. I wonder, honestly, what some of these games from like 20 years ago would actually look like on modern PCs if they were remastered. I bet they look freaking great. Because I know a lot of these old PC games were actually great games. It's just, it was too, like, bad quality to actually fully just experience them. So I'd like to see remasters of some of these. Because I would probably check them out. Why not? And then we have a copy of Deus Ex for $1. This thing's in great shape. This box is, like, no errors in it, really. It's in great condition. Everything in this is in great condition. And then lastly, this was $1, and this was really cool. I believe it's complete, as complete as it can be at least. How does this even open? One sec. Oh, it's one of those little things. Pardon me, I wanted to see if it was actually like fully complete, but I think it is. And that is Quake the Offering. I can read. Yeah, this is really cool artwork, I must say. Really cool box design. I think so, at least. It comes with Quake Mission Pack 1 and 2. So yeah, if you're a Quake fan, want to get your fix, let me know, because I'm not going to play it. Or if you want to like collect them or whatever. Yeah, that's all you, but I don't do this. So, yeah. And like I said, I spent $14 on all of this, which is ridiculous. And some of these PC games, I recall going for a fair amount. Like I said, Tomb Raider was, I think, the most expensive, going for $40. I looked it up. Mind you, this was back in March, but still, $40 for a game you spent $1 on? Yeah, that's awesome. And plus this case, I just love the box. the coolest triangle ever. That's awesome. Wow, this is probably the third time I've had to do this outro right now, because I suck at my outro right now. I don't know why. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a thumbs up and comment down below what you thought my best pickup was, and how many times I said jumpstart, 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 jumpstart in this video. And any other comment you want to say or whatever, feel free to comment that down below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Anyways, that's it from me, guys. Thanks again for watching, and wait for it. Ooh, that was a voice crack. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I will talk to you guys next time.